class we have, and then you're going to walk through this thing. So this is where we are going to be looking at the phase 2 of the training, which is basically about personal branding and monetization as a virtual assistant. Okay, so this is where we are going to be. This is the major thing we are all going to be looking at. There are two things I'll be showing you guys towards the end of the class. Let me see if I can make sure that is also ready before we go really very deep. Now, I'm not sure if you guys understand why we are doing this. Some of you think we are probably trying to have a live class because we want to have a live classes. There is very little we can. There is a virtual assisting as a skill, and there's so much more that you need to learn. Um, Last week I said something very important, which was somebody can come and tell you today that they made $500 in a day, and I told you that one of the questions you should ask them is how long it took them to get there. And so the entire digital industry is so broad and so deep that there is so much. There's like just so much you need to learn. And the truth is this, there's very little we can do for 5K to start with. And even if we are willing to go beyond, there's very little time. And so one of the things I want you guys to understand is the what you're about to venture into, this whole virtual assisting thing, it's a learning game. Do you understand? I need every single one of you to understand that your advantage and your the possibilities in your life as a virtual assistant, or yes, obviously you guys are virtual assistants, the possibilities and the difference you can make primarily depends on how much you know. Knowledge is the real deal when it has to do with all this. Knowledge is the real deal. So my opinion is this: whatever your situation is, this is just the beginning of your learning career. And then over time after this training, you will still need to learn a whole lot more. Okay. So that being said, I'm just going to dive in. Oh, I'm really happy to see you guys anyway, but today I don't want to spend an hour, 30 minutes here. I would just love us to do an hour so that we can all prepare for church tomorrow. All my Muslim friends, I didn't receive any ram for Salah. It's not fair. I said, let me just say this, onboarding myself, so to not be like I'm keeping grudge. Like I didn't, no Salah ram, nothing. It's not fair. All of you should come to my DM, please. At least, even if chicken, okay. Even if just okay. You may have the presentation, you may not have the presentation. So let's talk about personal branding. There's so many things you need to think about personal branding, but this is the most important thing here. Tolutopele, I want to hire you rather. No, Tolulope, okay, sorry, Tolulope. I am personally looking for somebody who would help me with a lot of taxes that I have to do. And then you tell me your name is Tolutope, and right, and I search online, see your social media profile, and all of a sudden I realize that your bio is not your like let me think of something that you must have said. Probably you put like I sell great bags. So you do something like I sell great bags. I have remarkable products. That's just what you put in your bio. And then I'm seeing clothes and shoes, and I'm seeing you when you are dancing one TikTok dance that you posted on TikTok and you posted it there. And then to your Facebook, I'm seeing you when you're sharing mimes and Tolulope. Okay. So if I want to hire you as a VA, one of the most important things that I will think about is why is this person disorganized? And how will this disorganized person be able to help me with my taxes? Your entire social media presence, which is the least thing I can find of you. Like, I don't know you, I've never met you. So I'm going to judge you by your cover. And your cover says you can't even put together your life in one frame. Somebody cannot meet and understand you from just hearing you speak in 10 or 15 minutes. Do you understand? So this is why personal branding is important. Unlike video editor, unlike a video editor who is freelancing, unlike a video editor who is actually freelancing, a video editor who is freelancing can be scattered. His bio can be anything he wants to put there, he should do, except the fact that he can actually do good videos. Do you understand? So if the guy can do good videos, nobody cares. Like nobody cares about whether he is snapping his wife or him and his children are playing on their Instagram. That is not anybody's business. Can he do good videos? Does he have a portfolio that proves he can do good videos? Yes. Now, for a VA, is different. I'm trusting you with my affairs. I want to know, first of all, that you can be able to take care of yours. And so, a graphics designer, social media manager may not necessarily need personal branding to the extent at which a virtual assistant would need it. And this is one of the most important parts of this entire conversation we are having. If you want to be a virtual assistant and you have no clear idea about how you can position yourself and brand yourself in a way that's going to build trust and confidence from your customer, you're going to miss a lot of deals. Do you understand? Like there is no two ways about it. You're going to miss a whole lot of deals. So the purpose of this class is to help you position yourself, because listen, the best way you make money from digital skills is to first of all understand the fact that people need to know that you can do it. Two, you need to have confidence in yourself that you can actually do it. Three, you need to have confidence in the fact that even if you cannot do it, you'll figure it out. I'll say these three things again so you guys pay attention to me. One of the three most important things about this entire digital space is the first one: people need to know that you can do what you said you can do. So if there is no proof that you can do what you say you can do, there's going to be a major problem with people trusting you. There's just no two ways about it. Two, even if you cannot do it, you need to have some kind of confidence of the ones that you can do. Do you understand? You need to have confidence. So first of all, somebody wants to hire you for you to take care of their calendar. Maybe they are using Calendly or they are using Google to book appointments, and your job is just to fix appointments, schedule them, send emails. That's all your job as a virtual assistant. People want to know that this thing that they are telling you to do can be done by you. And then the next one is this: even if you are not sure you can do it, you need to have some kind of confidence in yourself that you can figure it out. So these are the most significant parts of everything regarding to digital skills online. So if you're telling yourself at the end of June, you are a virtual assistant now. Do you understand? When you paid for the training, you became a virtual assistant. It's more like a marriage certificate. You get married and then they give you the certificate for something you just started. Do you understand? You need to, this is how you to make money of digital skills. Don't wait till when you are finally done. Important you do that. Okay? I want you to understand that it's important to do them. What's happening? Okay. Sorry, guys. I think it was network. So I want you guys to know that it's important you do them. You need to position yourself as a virtual assistant. Don't write incumbent virtual assistant. Don't put anything on your portfolio. Don't put anything on your portfolio like incumbent virtual assistant. Don't put anything on your portfolio like aspiring virtual assistant or your bio or your Facebook. Don't put anything like virtual assistant enthusiast. You see, all those things are the reason why you are not going to succeed in the digital space. Nobody cares about a virtual assistant enthusiast. I keep telling you guys, the internet is not your father's house. Nobody cares about you. It's harsh, but it's the truth. Nobody cares about you. So you have to be very, very intentional. Don't go and write aspiring, upcoming, beginner virtual assistant. You are a virtual assistant. That's only what you need to put. Your first job as a digital entrepreneur or somebody who wants to earn money online is to give people the right perception about you. Do you understand? Give people what? The right perception about you. And the right perception is that you are a virtual assistant. Whether you are on the training, it's not their business. Whether you have been a virtual assistant for 7 years, it's not their business. Whether you're a virtual assistant in your dream and you just want to use faith and have it's not your business. It's not their business. They want to know, who are you? And this brings us down to my primary point for personal branding. Personal branding is the way people see you and what they think about you. How do you control the way people see you and what they think about you? If somebody goes to your Facebook and looks at your bio, what would they see and how would they think about you? Do you understand? So personal branding is more like, how do you present yourself online? How do you present yourself online? How do you present yourself offline? Who are you? What do you do? Why people should trust you? Very, very, very important. So when we talk about personal branding as a virtual assistant, we're talking about you making yourself looking like a professional and trustworthy virtual assistant, because people are going to judge you by your cover. You are a book and they're going to judge you by your cover. They'll look at what you do and then they will turn you down. I can remember when somebody came to, I think it was for a project or something. I can't remember very clearly, but I think somebody was trying to get me on a project, and the person went to my socials and the person is like, I didn't see anything about this thing you're trying to do. I told the person, no, I don't want people to know me for this. Yes, I do digital marketing consultations, but I don't I don't I don't put it on my profile. I'm not a digital marketer. I don't need anybody addressing me as a digital marketer. I don't need anybody knowing me as a digital marketer. It's not important. Do you understand? I want you to know that I am building businesses and I'm running businesses. That is the perspective I want to give people. So I'm a brand developer. I can do brand development. I can do digital marketing. I can do a lot of things, but I choose what I want people to know about me. And what do I want people to know about me? I'm building Africa's $1 trillion company. That's what I want you to know. Whether you like it or you don't like it, that's your business. I know you have to talk about that. So you need to be intentional. You may be selling akara on your street. It doesn't mean people have to know that, except you want to sell akara online. Do you understand? You may be selling popcorn. You may even be a sales rep in one boutique around your house. It doesn't have anything. All those ones are not people's business. Do you understand? What they know is, are you a virtual assistant? Because I may be looking for a virtual assistant. So you have to be careful with the way you describe yourself. Define it very clearly. You are a virtual assistant, or you are a digital marketer, or you are a social media manager, or you are a video editor. Who are you? Don't try to tweak it. Just keep it plainly and clearly. Do you understand? Now, this is where, last week we talked about niches in virtual assistant. I told you guys that you can niche down in so many ways. So if you look at things from the perspective of what you do as a virtual assistant, one of the things you're going to understand is this. I can say I'm a virtual assistant. I help corporate executives save time and make more money. That's generally what I do as a virtual assistant. But if I'm a virtual assistant in the real estate industry, listen very carefully. If I'm a virtual assistant in the real estate industry, there's a major difference in this entire conversation. I'm going to tell people I'm a virtual assistant. I help real estate companies. Do you understand? Or I help CEOs of real estate companies spend less time and make more money. Do you get the whole point? So these are the things you must be very clear about. Who you are, what you do, and why people should trust you. Why people should trust you is where you have to now look for what you do very well or how long you have been doing it. So there are so many ways you can do it. If you're somebody who has had experience in it, you can say, oh, I've been doing this for 10 years. For instance, when I'm talking to people about my experience in business, I tell them I've been in business for like 10 years. From my end, my network is fine, so I don't know. It should be from here. So I tell them I've been in business for like 10 years. So some of the things that you must be very, very clear on is who you are, what you do, and why should people trust you. Do you understand? So some of you will be like, I'm a beginner. How do I tell people to trust me? Do you understand? How do I tell people to trust me? One of the things you can use to tell people to trust you is giving them an offer that they can try. If you don't have anybody who have done anything with you and you have no reason why people should trust you, give them something to try. Do you understand? And so you can tell them, I'm a virtual assistant. I help e-commerce companies, or I help um, busy corporate executives, busy female corporate executives maximize their time, spend more time with their families. You understand? And then you now say, I deliver on any tax within 2 to 24 hours. You get? And I deliver on taxes within an hour. You get? Like, I deliver on taxes within an hour. I'm very prompt. So people may not trust you, but you have given them something to try you on. And this is what a lot of beginners, okay, let me be sure you guys can hear me clearly. Google Meet people, please. Can you hear me? YouTube, can you hear me clearly? If you're having problem on Google, just go to YouTube. YouTube people, please confirm you can hear me. Okay. Okay. Google Meet people can hear me. YouTube, I believe you can also hear me as well. Okay, perfect. So this is what a lot of people who are starting up don't get it. They're looking for portfolio. You get? They're looking for portfolio. They're like, oh, what do I do to make people trust me? No, when you don't have anything people can trust, give them something that they can try. Do you understand? Did you guys get me? When you don't have what people can trust, give them something what that they can try. So it could be depending on what area of virtual assisting you want to focus on, you get. You can say, I can schedule an entire month of content in 2 hours. Do you understand? I can create and schedule an entire month of content in 5 hours. You get. Send me a DM, let's talk. So these are the kind of things that you want to be able to add. So your bio is made up of 3 primary components: who you are, what you do, whether people can trust you, or what they can try. That's what is going to make you different from a lot of other people. Because the entire space is filled up with, you're not the only virtual assistant in the world. So you want to make sure that what you clearly communicate who you are, what you do, and if you don't have anything they can trust, have something that they can try. Are we clear on that? Did you guys understand me? Beautiful. So personal branding, I've talked about personal branding, which is like looking professional. Now, why do you need these things? Because imagine if you meet somebody and the person clearly puts it on their bio, I am a virtual assistant. I help fashion brands or CEOs of fashion brands save time and make more money. I can deliver on any task within 2 to 24 hours. Do you understand? Or I deliver almost instantly at some taxes. Now, you have given people an idea of you. This person is a virtual assistant and she's arrogant, proud, and confident in what she can do. Let me tell you, people will trust you because they know that what you can deliver. So they forget that you don't have testimonial. Okay, someone is asking, isn't it delivering based on the volume of tax? It's, this is sales and marketing, and I'm sorry I'm bringing it here because some of you may not have any idea of sales and marketing. So just learn it for me for free, okay? When you are trying to sell something to people, you don't need to see. They don't care. Like what they want you to do, what they want you to do is in their mind. You don't know their mind, but you can create something called relative um, um, anchor point, which is more like if I tell somebody I can deliver, I can schedule 2 months, I can create and schedule 2 months of social media, quality social media content in 24 hours. You know what the person thinks? The person wants me to write proposals for the person who answer DMs and respond to chat. But do you know what the person thinks? If this guy can do 2 months of social media content in just 24 hours, that means he can answer my DMs faster. That is how you need to do it. Do you understand? So it's called anchor point. What you are telling them or telling them or giving them as a something to try you on should be something you can do confidently. Do you understand? Should be something you can do confidently, and should definitely also be something that they can anchor on. It should be around virtual assisting. So not telling them, I want you to try me on answering DMs or responding to this thing, you understand? And then you are telling them about the graphics you do, you understand? I can design a graphics in 24, like that's like way different. It's a graphic designer that should do that, okay? So there's just so much on that personal branding, but I need you guys to understand one particular thing. You need to show people only what they need to see. If you understand this thing I said, all this last 10 minutes jargon that I've been speaking is not important to you. Only show people what they need to see. Can you put it down again? Everybody comment, put it in the comment section. Only show people what they need to see. Only what they need to see. Did you guys hear me? Only show people what they need to see. Don't go and show them a business you started 2 years ago. Don't go and show them anything. Just show them only what they need to see. Only show people what they need to see. Beautiful. Now, some of you are going to be asking, I'm just starting the virtual assistant training now. How do I build? How do I know I can deliver these tasks? How do I know I can do this? How do I know I can do this? Do you understand? That's the reason why we're having this conversation. That's what I'm going to be teaching you today. From the day one of your virtual assistant class, you should already become a virtual assistant. Do you understand? From the day one of your virtual assistant class, you should already become a virtual assistant, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. So those of you that are like, I need track record, I need testimonial, don't worry. Those are very tiny problems, okay? So let's look at how you can simply, clearly build like a personal brand as a VA, a short bio. So like what I have here is Amada, a virtual assistant who helps busy business owners manage their emails, schedule their meetings, and organize their day. Do you see what a clear bio looks like? Do you understand? And then a professional photo that has a clear smiling shot, clean clothes. You are standing on a plain background, not you are standing and there's bush behind you. There is flower here. There is pothole. There's a truck, or you are standing in front of a car like this as a virtual assistant, in front of a Mercedes C-Class. You're standing in front of a Mercedes C-Class like this as a virtual assistant. So these are like not the whole idea. Do you understand? You need to position yourself rightly. You need to have what they call headshots. Some of you don't know what you guys know what headshot is? You know what headshot is? So a headshot is an image that just have here, just the head of me smiling. I have one fine headshot. Probably I'm going to find it. Okay, it's supposed to be connected to one of my mails. So a very clear headshot. That is basically what your bio should look like. Some of you are asking, how do I know what a bio is? Go to Ogochuku, like a passport, exactly, Manuel. Go to Ogochukwu's skill to scale admin. Go to her WhatsApp. You see that picture on her WhatsApp, Ogochukwu's WhatsApp specifically. That's what they call a headshot. That's what they call a headshot. That is how your bio should look like. Plain background, you with a very fine smiling face. Smile. Even if you are angry, life is dealing with you. Just smile for that picture. Because that's the picture that's going to give you money. Do you understand? Some people can just look at other people's image. They're like, I like this person, though. I just like a smile. I just like his smile. And then they hire you. But you see, when you allow your village people to give you some kind of problems and you're like, I beg, let me just take the passport, I'll take the picture and go. You know how many clients you will lose without even knowing. You're like, what kind of fees is that? These are very tiny things, but they make very significant differences, okay? So use a very clear description of yourself on your WhatsApp. Let's start with your WhatsApp. Forget about your 9-to-5 job. Nobody needs to know you are working in a petrol station or you're working in a tech company. As long as you don't want to go in that career ladder, focus on virtual assisting. Do you understand? Let me talk to those of you that have cake business, because I'm seeing Velvet. I've forgotten her name. Velti, rather. Those of you that have businesses, other side hustles, please create a profile for your business. Create an account for your business. Do you understand? Like, that's separate. You get your personal page that has your image should only clearly reflect your brand as a virtual assistant. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Do you guys understand what I just said? Oh, you don't understand. So how many of you here have side hustles? How many of you here have side hustles? What are your side hustles? Give me a list of your side hustles. Give me a list of the things that you do by the side, all those things that give you small money every week. Pastries, interior decor, fabrics, civil servants, nail tech, catering. I'll use nail tech. I'll use kiddies, photocopy, perfumes, beautiful, beautiful. Real estate, beautiful. So I'm going to use Patricia Jewelry Sales. So Patricia, what you are going to do is, you on Instagram, you're going to have Patricia Jewelries as a different Instagram account, and then you're going to have Patricia and your son name, or let me say Chibuzo. I just saw Chibuzo's this thing now. Chibuzo writes academic projects. Chibuzo. Hopefully, I'm trying to pronounce your name, but I'll learn that one later. So what Chibuzo can do is, Chibuzo, your name and your son name is a different Instagram page. Your business page, academic writing project, is a different page. The WhatsApp for your personal account, Chibuzo, your own personal WhatsApp, should be different. The WhatsApp for your business should be what? Different. Then on your Facebook page, anybody or anything that is telling you to be posting, if that's where you get your customers from, good. You can focus on your personal page. Your personal page on Facebook is going to be academic stuff. Then you create a business page with your name as a VA. That one is only virtual assistant. So when they ask you for your social media handles, you give them the social media handle of that your Facebook page and not your personal account. If you still find it difficult understanding me, let me know again. Cordelia, do you guys understand me now? Good. So don't go and Benedicta. Okay, I'm going to explain one time now. If you're doing anything, Benedicta, pay attention to me, especially you. Okay? Somebody say, what about my passion? Writing, poeting, motivational speaking. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So, Benedicta, pay attention, because I'm going to use Jennifer. Jennifer, says she has a passion of writing, poetry, and motivational speaking. Jennifer, you have to create a brand for this your passion. You see, this your passion. You have to create a brand for it. Do you understand? You have to create a different brand for it. You're going to name it Jennifer Speaks. Do you understand? The name of the brand is going to be Jennifer Speaks. You're going to create an Instagram page for that one separately. You're also going to create a Facebook page for that one separately. And that's the primary one that you are going to use for anything that has to do with your motivational speaking, writing, and poetry. Then you see this virtual assistant thing now that you are learning. Your name, Odise Jennifer, is going to be, I am a virtual assistant. I help small businesses manage their emails, schedule meetings, and organize their day. That's your personal social media is going to be what? Odise Jennifer. You're also going to create a personal Instagram page, Odise Jennifer. Your LinkedIn will be Odise Jennifer. So that one is only VA that will be on it. The reason why I'm emphasizing on this thing is this. A graphics designer can be doing side hustle of selling car and be doing graphics, and people don't mind. You cannot be a VA. I'm not going to hire a VA who is selling shoes. I don't know if you guys are getting my point here. Virtual assisting is not like other digital skills. Do you understand? Yes, you can have more than one Facebook page, not personal account. Hello, Stella, please, can you pay attention to me? You can have more than one Facebook page, not personal account. More than one Facebook page, not, you can only have one personal account, but you can have multiple Facebook pages. Good. I love the fact that you guys have understood what I said. A virtual assistant is not a media buyer. It's not people that run ads. I will not hire a virtual assistant who is selling Omo. I don't know if you guys get me. The way you guys industry is, the way the virtual assistant industry is, it's very important. Okay. In essence, we should have another professional social media page away from our regular page we already have. Exactly. If you want to, what's happening? Who is hosting what? So if for any reason you have something you are already hustling on, do you understand? No, you cannot open a new LinkedIn account. You have to use virtual assistant for that one. Your side hustle is a side hustle. The one you want to use and make a lot of money and build a career has preeminence. Do you understand? Okay? Your LinkedIn account has to be virtual assistant. That one you cannot be doing poetry inside it. Do that one on Instagram and on your Facebook page. How do I have all my profile posts till date? But Jennifer, it depends on what you want to do. If you already have I'm saying on this thing because it's very important, so you guys pay attention. Jennifer, if for any reason you want to use your current page, your current profile for VA, you have to clear all the posts. Not necessarily all the posts, but any post that does not directly make your profile personal. Do you understand? Like if you are posting bag or shoe or anything, you have to clear it. Do you understand? Okay, so that's like very important. When we get deeper into classes, you guys can probably ask all this question. So I've talked about your bio, I've talked about how you position yourself, and then let me just highlight it a little bit. When you are a virtual assistant, you cannot brand yourself as just Jenny, the guru, Jenny, the real assistant. You cannot brand yourself as Esther the VA. You understand? Professional VA Esther. So you can't do that. You have to use your name. That's why I told you this is not graphic design where somebody can be like John Graphics, John Visuals, and then it works. It's different. Do you understand? Okay. So this is what I want you guys to do. All your questions, write it. Write down all your questions because I need to take this whole thing and then you can now ask me questions tomorrow morning. I'll be here to answer you. Okay? So use your real name for virtual assisting. You cannot use um Emmanuel Godly Assistant. You just cannot. Do you understand? Like your real name, your full name, that's what you use. VA is not like Visual Studio. You can be Emmanuel Visual Studios and people will still pay you. You can't do it that way. So we are clear. Your bio should be as clearly as I've explained above. Your bio should be what? As clearly as I explained. Use one same profile picture on all your platform. Don't go and use a picture you snapped in church on Facebook. Use a picture you snapped in a wedding on Instagram. Use another picture that you snapped in studio on LinkedIn. No, one face. If you go to all my social media, you're going to realize I think all my social media has one particular picture. Do you understand? So people will not be like, is it the same girl? Maybe, especially you girls. You girls are amazing. You girls are just amazing. You wear one wig in one picture, another picture have another wig, another picture have another wig, another picture have another makeup. So somebody is going to be looking at your 3 profiles and be asking themselves, is this the same person I want to hire or there are 2? They'll just say, wait, let me go to somebody serious. That's how people have lost the jobs like this now. One profile. Do you understand? Martins, you're getting the point. This VA stuff you need to settle down. You get? Don't go and carry 4 pictures and I like this one. Sure, I like 2 pictures. Let me put one on Facebook and put one on Instagram. No. Fight your village people very hard. This is war against poverty and village people. Do you understand? I know I'm using village people because primarily some of us don't understand that it's our cultural mindset and our connections to a lot of wrong mindset that is relatively making us not to succeed. Okay? So now, use the same profile, and then the last thing, try to post very important things. You can share personal stories. Oh, I'm going to talk about this thing when we get deeper into the class. Okay, so you guys should just relax. Okay, but that Chelsea won the match had nothing to do with you as a VA. Do you understand? Especially the guys that Chelsea won Premier League. I don't watch football, so I can't even tell. That Chelsea won Premier League has nothing to do with your Facebook account. Go to your WhatsApp status and go and be sharing it to your friends. Go to your family group chat and make noise. Go to your alumni group chat and be making noise. Don't put it on your social media. Do you understand? Because somebody will be like, this guy is not serious. Okay? Those of you that are buying our channel membership, I can see Tabitha Blessing, shout out to you. Blessing is a paid member of our channel. Blessing, I'm so happy for you and I'm so proud of you. Like, people are just subscribing and are taking Skill to Scale channel very serious. So see the way her comment stands out. Some of you need to be doing this thing so your comment will be standing out. I can't miss Blessing's comment and I can just see it very plainly. Okay? So, Chelsea match, Man United, Barca, he has nothing. Just keep it away. Simple. Okay? Now, the most important thing, pick the services you will do. Everybody, can you say pick the service? Choose. You have to make a decision in life. Oh. Some of you be like, see, can't I do everything? You cannot do everything. You should not do everything. It's not a good idea to do everything. And this is me being very nice. I don't even want to tell you that you are likely to not succeed because you are doing everything. Okay? You need to try to focus on essentials. Listen, if you want to be a VA to a Nigerian, let me tell you, Nigerian people, we don't even use our emails. Like, how many of you use your emails very actively as Nigerians? We have WhatsApp. Do you understand? Do you get the point? We don't use emails. It's not like we don't have busy emails, but it's not our primary area of communication. So you cannot go and tell you want to pitch your VA service to a Nigerian. He not tell him, I do email management. Who cares about email management? Who cares about email management? Do you understand? We tell them, I help you manage your charts. And I also sign, I make sure I'm confidential. So most big CEOs, most very big CEOs, very big CEOs have very, very active emails. You get, but most of the businesses you're going to be working with or starting with, email management is not their primary concern. Do you understand? Email management is not their primary concern. Okay, so you want to be able to focus on very, very, very specific things that the business owner is too busy to do. Do you understand? You can tell them, I'm going to be picking your business calls and be responding to your clients. Do you understand? They'll be like, all these people that will be shouting at me, so it's you they will not be shouting at. Good. Do you get the whole point? They will love to do it. So pick services. If you're starting in Africa, listen, if you're starting in Africa, you should pick services like VA with social media skills, VA with WhatsApp chat management skills, Instagram DM management skills. Do you understand? You can also do calendar management. There are specific things that businesses are tired of. Some people have 1,000 charts. They are looking at it and wondering why on earth do they still have that amount of charts. They just need somebody to just be looking at it and be responding. Pick services and pick the right services. Do you understand? So everybody, you're going to have your VA flyers. I'm going to teach you guys graphics design, and I'm going to teach you how to do a flyer. Your only graphic assignment will be to do a flyer for yourself. Do you understand? Professional virtual assistant, pick 6 services that you're going to do. You get? Focus on specific things that matter to the business. Don't go and carry everything on your head. Because they say VAs do community management. You now say you want to do community management when you are not online. I've talked about this thing. I don't want to go back to it. Let's not shout. Let's not shout today. So today is a very calm and peaceful day. You are still offering your data. You want to be a VA. Something has to change. Something really has to change. I don't want us. So you guys understand what I just said now? Don't allow me. Let me not do this. Let me not talk more. Good. I love the fact that you guys understand me. So let's just continue from here. Okay. So you pick specific services that are important to the clients you want to pitch to. Do you understand? I'm also going to teach you guys pricing as well too. So we're going to do a whole lot of things together. Let's just keep going. Okay. So you have to pick a list of things you do, and then you also pick the prices that you do them at. I'll help you guys with that one. Now, your portfolio. I'm going to teach you guys an example of how to build a portfolio, and every one of you. See, your class is going to be your portfolio. I don't know if I can show this thing now. No. Let me finish this training first. I'm going to show you your curriculum, and I'm going to show you why and how you can do and build a portfolio while you are still in class. Because some of you are waiting to when you learn from people. That's rubbish. Okay. Create simple work samples. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do this, and everybody must do it. The only thing I'm going to be marking is your portfolio. As soon as you are done with your 1 month training, your assessment, the people that we are going to hire and how we are going to hire them is based on that portfolio. That's the only thing we care about. The portfolio, the amount of things you can piece together. That's the only thing that's important. Okay. So you're going to share screenshots. Remember what I told you guys 2 days ago? Was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago we had a class? I told you guys that screenshot is a superpower as a VA. We've done that already, so I don't need to go there. You need to share screenshots and descriptions of how you have done specific things. Do you understand? So when it has to do with branding yourself, I'll come back again so you guys understand. You need to be clear on who you are, what you do, and why people should trust you. You need to craft out a bio, a good profile picture, and set up. If you have questions, hold your questions. So I'm not looking at the chats now, so I'm not going to see your questions. Wait till when I'm done. write down your question, and then you can flood me with your questions. Put on social media, put your social media handles and set up all your social media accounts. Do you understand? Create a service list as well as pricing, specific things that you offer. Create a portfolio that has a sample of everything that you can actually be able to do. You get? I would teach you guys how to do that. It's inside your training. You can use Canva, we can use Google Docs. I would rather you guys use Google Docs and Canva. Okay? So remember what I said about showing up consistently online. See, everybody has been delivered from data mining. Okay, so you post about relevant things. I'm going to teach you guys when we get to social media what we call content strategy. I'm going to teach you content strategy. I'm going to teach you content planning. I'm going to teach you how you can actually be able to post and consistently create posts for yourself. Okay, position yourself as somebody that helps. You are not a beggar. Don't go and don't all those people that used to say, sir, do you know I can help you? I can really help you. Do you understand? I can really help you. That's not, you are a helper. Okay, today is a calm day, guys. Remember, okay, let's just do this thing calmly. You're a helper. So don't stay now. Please help me. I'm looking for a job. Patronize. Maybe you go and meet your uncle, you're not blackmailing. Later, all of you say we are not doing anything for ourselves. Now that I want to do something for myself, people will not support me. That's not it. Do you understand? Go and look for people's pain points and convince them that you can help them. Do you understand? Convince them you can help them. You see somebody that is always researching. Every time she's on her laptop, researching, checking for things, preparing documents. And then you can go and tell her, say, hi, I'm John, and I see you're always doing research and document, and you spend a lot of time doing it. Would you love me to help you do this? I'm 100% sure that if you walk me through this in 1 hour, I can do this for you, and you don't have to spend your time doing it. You can invest way more in other things. The person will be like, are you sure you can do it? Let me try you. That is the kind of position you need to put yourself in. Do you understand? Not say, I know you are very busy. I can help you. No, observe. Find out what they are very busy doing. Do you understand? Observe, find out what are they very busy doing and what exactly can you help them with. Okay? You are a helper, not a beggar. You get? Find out what is stressing them. You understand? You see this woman every time she's on a call. Make una wait that they come. Every time she's on a call, you understand? You tell her, can you direct all these calls to WhatsApp? What if I can virtually answer all these calls for you and just give you feedback? And you don't have to do that. That's what virtual assisting it's about, okay? So, we are done with the first part. Before we go to the second part, you can now ask your questions because the second part is different from the first one. They're like worlds apart. So now you can ask your questions. Perpetual, I can see your question here. You said, I want to ask someone like me that isn't good with the laptop. I hope he won't. No. The class is for phones. We are using phone. If you have a laptop, it's good. It's an advantage, but you're going to be taught how to. Most of your stuff as a VA can do it perfectly well with a phone, as long as your phone is not a 2 gig RAM phone. I said it here last time. We are not talking about it this time. Let's just all be good people today. Okay? As long as your phone is not a 2 gig RAM phone, you're good. You're good. So yeah, questions. Share my documents and slide. Yeah, I will share. I don't have a problem with share my documents and slide. I just need to ask my madam if she's okay with it. It's fine. Yes, start with just 6 services. Start with just 6 services. Yeah, I'll share my documents. Yeah, Chijoki promise. You can now stop asking. Which Chijoki promise is this? Is this skill to skill Chijoki promise that's here asking me whether I'll share my documents? Promise. 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 I the one asking me whether I'll share my documents. Please. It's not the one. Okay. Benedict is saying, so we need to know these clients in real life because the 2 illustrations you sounded in VA. Oh, your first set of customers, the easiest way to get your first set of clients are people that you already see. And then the second way are virtually. So I'm going to run you through that. That's the next thing we are going to look at, getting clients. Yeah. You have to take advantage of the first set of money, because this is how digital skills work. Learning skill acquisition is very easy. Some of you think it's hard. It's the easiest part of the job. You understand? Like, it's the easiest part of the job. How learning this thing for 1 month is easy. The real part of the job is when you need to practice it. Nobody's going to pay you $1,000, $500 for you to use them and learn. Do you understand? Okay? Nobody's going to pay you that. Nobody will do that. But you see, some of the people you know around you that already trust you. Let me give you a practical example. So somebody sends you a Facebook message or a WhatsApp message and tells you, "Hey, my name is Cynthia. How are you doing? How's everything? Um, I I understand that you're a very busy person and you do business, and I wanted to know whether you are interested in Um, I wanted to know whether you're interested in having a virtual assistant help you with your scheduling, your appointments, and all these things." And somebody else that you saw when you went for an event, or the person used to pass your office, or the person works in the same block, or you know the person through the person's uncle and auntie, comes to you and like, "Okay, I see you're running a business. I really, really, really would understand that you're very busy. I don't know. Do you have some specific taxes that are like routine taxes you would need somebody to help you do, such as reply to messages, do documents, and work on your calendar? Which of them do you think the person would want to pay first? Is the person that met him physically, because he has seen him face to face, so trust has been built automatically. You that sent me a WhatsApp message, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about, who is this person? Where did I meet you? What if you lie with my business? What if you scam me? What if you're a scammer? Do you understand? So there's a whole lot that people have to deal with virtually, and very little they have to deal with physically. So my advice is usually, your first set of customers, try to make sure you get them physically, and then you now build your strategy around virtual stuff. Okay? People are introverts. How would you speak to your physical uncles? I used to say this at scale to scale, and I don't mean to sound rude or arrogant. Don't take this personal. You cannot be shy and broke at the same time. Like, it's really like, choose one. Okay, choose one. You either have a lot of money and you are shy, so you can stay in your house and be fine, or you carry the shyness and put inside the handbag. You understand? And then you work hard. You get like you can't be shy and broke at the same time. Forget introvert, extrovert. Me, I'm an introvert. Do you guys know I'm an introvert? I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert, but I have a vision to build $1 trillion company in Africa. You think anybody cares about me and my introverted nature? The fact that I want to stay in my house, like, my office is in my house. We have an office space, so we have a full office space as a company. I barely go there. I love my house. Do you understand? Like, this is my house here. This thing as people are seeing here, it's my house. This is where my office is. I like working from my house. But you think if somebody calls me and tell me that they have this deal or this proposal that we want to close a government contract or something and it's 100 million, you think I care about my house? I don't care about my house. I'm going to talk to anybody I need to talk to. Do you understand? I will show up with my suit. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. As a VA, let me answer Jennifer's question properly. As a VA, focus on one thing: building great relationship with people. Forget about the fact that you feel shy, and just focus on that. Okay. Um, all your networks are not reliable. I'm telling you, if you can install fiber, please do that. Okay. Yes, you can get customers online only. Jennifer, yeah, you can. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Yes, the socials, Deborah, yes. The socials somebody wants to use for VA has to be one photo, so that people can be able to recognize you across all your socials. Okay. Um, you're a PM. I think project management, some virtual assistants also do project management. So what I think you can do is this: position yourself as a virtual assistant let your portfolio in project management speak for itself. Or you can take the risk of position yourself as a virtual assistant, you understand, with emphasis on project management. You can brainstorm that with ChatGPT anyway, but I would rather you guys stick to virtual assisting. If you want to focus on project management, focus on project management on your LinkedIn, and then use Facebook, Instagram, and other social media to look for VA customers. I'm talking to Mr. Baron. Um, oh, you can start setting up your profile now. Oh yes, oh yes. Chrono Crimes, Chrono Crimes. I don't know why you have a name like Chrono Crimes. So that's not what you're going to be using as a VA. Brand yourself as a virtual assistant. Frankly, the goal is to work from home. The only reason why you should brand yourself as an executive assistant is if for any reason you would also prefer a physical job, then brand yourself as an executive assistant. If you're also open to a physical job, brand yourself as an executive assistant. Oh yes, your curriculum covers executive assistants too. Okay, so let me go to Benedicta. I don't know, Benedict rather. I don't know if I answered your question. How do you find clients? I'm going to walk you through that. Um, you can use a Facebook page. Esther came. You can use a Facebook page. If your personal page is already doing something else, use your Facebook page to position yourself as a VA. That's perfect. Yes, you get my PDF. Emmanuel, the way virtual assisting works, it's not like graphics design. Do you understand? You have to do the work before people pay you. I don't know if you get the point. Virtual assisting is not like graphic design where they pay you. So trust is a very small factor in virtual assisting. Competence is a big one. Do you understand? Like you have to start it. You really have to like start the job before they pay you. So it's not really a big issue if you start a new page. You can go ahead and do that. Oh, have an active LinkedIn. Have an active LinkedIn. Trust me, you will not regret it. I'm answering is it Oluwatosin? Yeah. Have an active LinkedIn. You can still focus on IG, but have an active LinkedIn. You can't have other jobs listed. We've talked through it. We've talked about it also. So you VA stuff has to be like VA. Okay. I don't know how you want to get clients on TikTok. Seriously, like busy people are not on TikTok. TikTok is the wrong platform to brand yourself. Guys, let's be clear here, okay? As a VA, the most important platforms to you are the ones where busy people are in. And busy people are not on TikTok. At least not a lot of them are to start with. I don't know if you guys get my point. Do you guys understand me? Those of you that are planning to brand yourself on TikTok, please unbrand yourself on TikTok. Go and sell your cap and your shirts, t-shirts on TikTok. Your side also should be for TikTok. Those of you that don't know how to build your profile, don't worry, we're going to look at it when we get to class. Yes, you're going to have access to the playback of this video. If you're in real estate, you want to pitch as a VA, you can pitch to real estate companies and tell them, I'm a virtual assistant, but I've worked in real estate companies for the past 5 years. I have an understanding of this in real estate. I was part of $100 million deal, or I was part of so project, or I worked with this reputable real estate company. I'm now a virtual assistant. I would be able to help real estate companies, your company, I will be able to help you as a CEO way better than most VAs can because I have experience in virtual assisting and also in real estate. That's how you position yourself. Ejiro Daniela. You can use virtual and exec. and executive assistant together. If for any reason it's difficult, I'll let you know why we progress in the class. Yes, a virtual assistant can run ads to look for jobs. That's a good way. I'm also going to teach you guys how to run ads, or I'll share one of our courses on ads. So that would be an advantage to you. Sam, I don't understand your question on updating. Okay, beautiful. Let me see. If we have an IG business page already, Facebook account with my personal name and business page already, will I create another business page for VA, or I change my main account bio to that of VA? Stella, the big question you should ask yourself is this: is the Facebook account, is the Facebook page you currently have giving you money in your fabric sales? If it is, create a new one for VA. You understand? Your main account has to be VA. Like if you create a page for VA, you can leave your personal account the way it is. Because the truth is this, very few people will search for you. Most of them will ask you to submit your social media links to them. You want to give them the link to your actual page, not your personal account. Stella, please let me know whether you got me clearly. If you work as a teacher in school, being a VA is going to be a little bit, because I don't know what school, I don't know how busy you are, but this is my guess. You can find parents to children that are very busy and tell them you're transitioning to virtual assisting. And because you're very disciplined and you're a very helpful person, you could love to work with them. You send them your portfolio and then you send them your CV, and then they may most likely want to work with you. That's for Mary James. If you don't know how screenshot is important as a VA, listen to last 2 days class. Yes, if you want to build your career in customer relations, being a virtual assistant is incredibly helpful. I'm telling you. Yes, you can combine VA and administrative. They are relatively the same thing. VA and human resource, a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. But VA and administrative is perfect. Can I use virtual assistant admin per hour? Month by. What is per hour? Virtual assistant and admin. Just put virtual assistant. A virtual assistant is an administrative person already. Yes, Mary James, edit it and add VA to it. No, you're a videographer and a photographer. Change your. You're a videographer and photographer. Kingsley, that page that you have videography and photography, change the name to a brand name, Kingsley Visual Studios. Do you understand? Create a brand name for this your visual editing, video editing and photography job. You understand? Then Kosi Kosisochuku Kingsley, your real name should now be what you associate with VA. If you just joined, don't worry, you can go to the previous class and come back and listen to this thing. Everything is here. Blessing, you can use ads to get jobs. It's perfect. I'm going to walk you through what you can be updating when we get into the class fully. How followers don't matter for VA. Followers don't matter. Okay, Ajayi, what you're talking about is under content strategy. Under content strategy, ask this question again, and I'm going to teach you. Okay, guys, I would love us to move to monetization. Deborah, teaching job, and you want to bring in VA into your teaching job. You can't really bring in VA into your teaching job per se. VA is supposed to be essential. You understand? So you have to like leave your teaching job the way it is and build a career as a VA. Okay? Yes, you can add VA to your CV right now. PA, just add VA, please. Personal assistant is a different conversation, and I'm not having that. How can I, like, a personal assistant is a different person altogether, and like the training is different. Trust me. Ah, financial advisor is a financial advisor. Do the same thing that I advise. Do the same thing that I advised. Um, what's his name, Kingsley, to do. Turn your financial advising this thing to a brand, and then your personal brand should be VA. Why that your financial advisory thing can be like your name is Umar, so you can be like more advisory or Uman Fin or Umar Financials. Ask ChatGPT to give you a name for your financial advisory thing. Brand it a different name, and your personal brand should be VA. Yes. Your bio can be virtual assistant and executive assistant. Ah, Omolola, I can't see your question. Can you just repost your question, please? Please, if for any reason I'm not answering your question, trust me, it's not intentional. So just repost it. Okay? Can your bio be virtual assistant? Yes. What are the posts? I'm going to look at the posts. I'm going to teach you that separately, the posts that will be. So I should just create another page for VA, add VA in my bio, personal account, and exactly, Stella, exactly. Yeah, the video is recorded so you guys can go back. So let's continue to monetization. Don't worry, guys, we are still together. And then I'm still going to answer any question I missed. Just stop asking question right now. Yes, you can update it. Blessing, update your account and change it for VA. Okay? Update your account and change it for VA. If you ask the question I've not answered, hold on to the next question and answer session, and then I would answer everything. Okay? So now let's look at the part 3 of this entire training, which is how to monetize your skill as a virtual assistant. Now, the main way to monetize your skill as a virtual assistant is to find clients who will pay you for your services. That is the main way. Virtual assisting is not like videography where you can build a YouTube channel around it. No, people have to pay you. You have to be helping people. So it makes your job a little bit very easy. Okay. So now the problem is now, where do you find clients? That's the big conversation we're having here. Where do you find clients? Now, before I go to my notes, please, you guys have to stop asking questions. You get, stop asking questions. I'm not going to be seeing any question you're asking now. So please, you have to forgive me. Don't tell me I didn't answer your question. Stop asking questions. Wait. When I'm done and you're asking the second set of questions, we're going to sit down and I'll answer all your questions. Okay? Now, I want to tell you guys how I got the very first client that I got. When I started my company like 10 years ago, it was a digital agency. I had friends. I had a friend who was a music minister. He was a gospel music minister. He wanted to do his single. He had done his first single, and then he wanted to publish it. Wanted to post it online. I did flyer for. We were in the same organization, the same Christian organization, and so I did the banner design. And it was like, this music thing, I want to do this stuff. I told him, yes, now let me design for you now. So I went ahead and did his design. It was a very bad design, but as of then, it looked very good to me. I was so proud of the design. And he paid me 1,500. Now, the second person was not that way. The second person, I sat down and wrote the names of all my friends that had businesses. Everybody listen. I wrote the names of all my friends that had businesses. I told them that I could help their business advertise on radio stations, on TV stations. I could do flyers for them, and I could help them create posts for their social media. Then social media wasn't very, very, very popular, but that's what I told them. And then one of my friends also reached out to me. He's like, oh, I want to do this design for this. I want to do this design for this. That is how it started. Do you understand? I talked to like 20, 30 people, and that's how I got the first set of customers that I got. Excuse. So now some of us will be asking, Some of us will be asking, can I do the same thing today and get the first set of clients that I need? The answer is yes, you can. You can do exactly the same thing that I just said I did now, and you're going to get your first set of customers. But some of you will be like, I'm an introvert. I don't want to do physical things. I don't want to call people or anything. How do I go about it? The first one is freelance platforms. That's the first thing. Do you understand? That's the first thing, freelance platforms. So you're going to, we'll give you a video on how to open an Upwork account, how to optimize your Upwork account. We'll do the same thing for Fiverr. There's what they call Fiverr gigs. They call them listings, but they are called gigs, you understand? Which is you create an offer. And in your offer, let me use this. You create an offer, and in your offer, you're going to be telling people like, you create an offer, and in your offer, you're going to be telling people, I'm a VA. You're going to tell people, I'm a virtual assistant, and I'm going to take care of your emails, manage your chats, answer your calls. You list the 6 things you do, and then I'm going to, like, I'll be able to receive maybe $5 per hour for it. And so that's what a gig is. You create a flyer or you do an offer and you post it on Fiverr. Okay? You post it on Fiverr, or you post it on Upwork, or you create a profile on Upwork, and people can be able to find it and then have a conversation with you as well too. The only one aside Fiverr and Upwork I think you should go for is freelancer.com. People per hour is really not African friendly per se, but you can actually give it a shot as well too. Okay, so that is for the freelance platforms. Now, another thing a lot of people do is this: they take advantage of Facebook groups, but they don't take advantage of Facebook groups the way you think. Do you understand? The way some of you think you use Facebook groups is this: you go to Facebook group and then you now tell them, I'm a virtual assistant. My name is John. I'm a virtual assistant. If you're a busy business owner here and you need somebody to help you with your virtual assistant, this thing, please send me a DM. That is not how you do it. So what you do is you offer value to people first. You understand? So you create a post. You can do like 25 very high value posts. What kind of post are you going to create? Three ways high value people can save time in this digital age. Then you write, the first way is they can actually be able to manage their time by delegating more tasks and hiring more people to join their team. The second way, you can use AI to come up with all those ones. The third way they can hire a virtual assistant. Imagine you're in a group chat with other entrepreneurs and you see a post, you're a busy person. 3 ways busy professionals can save time. And then you're reading it. First way, hire. You're like, that's true. I can actually hire more people. Second way, do less. You understand? Make some decisions and say no to some things. That's true. I think I'm saying yes to plenty things. 3, get a virtual assistant. And then you tell them virtual assistant so far, according to research, has been saving people. The average CEO literally can shrink his time or get more 3 hours a day with a good virtual assistant. And as a professional virtual assistant, I'm currently opening slots to work with busy professionals like you who are interested in saving more time and making more money. And then you do your call to action. My phone number is in the link in the description, or you can send me a DM for us to have a conversation. Do you guys understand what I just did now? Do you guys understand what I just did now? Do you understand what I just did now? So that is how you go to group chats. You join group chats, you look for people who need help and offer help to them. Do you understand? You can go to the group chat and then you can tell them, okay, if you're having problem with managing your emails and your calendar, I'm going to be helping 3 businesses to arrange their content, or arrange their calendar, or arrange their emails. If you're interested, if you want to be one of those businesses, send me a DM. Do you understand? I don't know if I taught you guys, which people was I talking to? Oh no, it's copywriting people. Oh, it's copywriting people. You guys need to attend that copywriting class. I will send the link to the group chat. VA guys, I will send the link to the group chat. I need you guys to attend that copywriting class, please. I need you to do that. Okay? So, so you're going to learn a lot from the copywriting class. So I'll send the link so you guys can do it. So one of the things you can do is give offers. Sometimes you can be like, if you're a busy business owner and you have your social media post already, you need somebody to help you post and schedule for the next 2 weeks. You get, I'm going to be doing it completely for free for one business owner this week. 10 people are going to send you DM. When they send you a DM, you pick one of them and you tell the other ones, oh, I already have one slot, like the slots have been taken, but because you sent me a DM, I can actually do it for you at just 10,000 naira. You don't need to pay a social media manager 30K for it. I would do it at 10,000 naira instead of you hiring a full social media manager. Do you understand? Okay, so that is how you think about it. When you're addressing things in group, you have to be smart. You have to be smart. Every day you have to give them things like smart ways to advertise things. You get. So I'm only talking about this because there's like, we have like a full course on monetization, so you're also going to get access to that as well too. But I need you guys to get the point. Offer value for free first. Do you understand? Offer value for free first. You get? You understand? Or discounted value. You get? So you can do, if your DM is, if your WhatsApp DM is, if you're a business owner and your WhatsApp DM is very full, there are 3 things you can actually do to actually like make sure your WhatsApp DMs are taken care of, or you will never have issues with your WhatsApp DMs being full again if you just hire a virtual assistant. You understand? If some of you who have Facebook, big Facebook following of 2,000, 5,000 people, and for the next 7 days, you create valuable content on why virtual assistants are important, and end everything with, if you're interested with the help or the service of a virtual assistant, send me a DM. You must get at least 3 or 4 customers within the span of either, let's say 4 weeks or 2 weeks. So this is how you address it, you approach it, okay? Facebook group chat, go and announce something free. Oh, I'm helping I'm helping small businesses optimize their social. I'm a virtual assistant and I want to help 5 small businesses optimize their social media page so that their social media page is more attractive to their customers. Do you understand what I just said now? That is what you post on Facebook group. That's what you should be posting on Facebook group. Don't go and post, I'm a virtual assistant, so I can do work for 10K. Even if it's 10K you have, give me, I will do it for you. I told you guys, you're a helper, not a beggar. You're a helper, not a beggar. Don't do that, okay? Just offer things to do for people. Go through all your services and pick the ones that are interesting. Every day, you can even go to, for instance now, let's say you're a teacher and you see this particular student, especially if you teach in a big school, a good school. You see this particular student, the parent is very busy. She's always carrying her laptop, carrying documents. And then you can just build rapport with her. Oh, hello, ma. Oh, thank you so much. You know how to build rapport with people. People have to be nice. For like 1 month, you understand? And then you walk up to her one day and say, okay, my name is Jane. I'm sure we've met a number of times. I actually teach in this school, but besides this, I'm actually a virtual assistant. And I'm working towards moving fully as a virtual assistant. What I help do is I help busy individuals like you and respond to either your messages or your emails or your social media, or run online errands for you, prepare documents, and put together your invoices, send invoices, all these things. I can do it for you and you don't need to like stress yourself with those simple tasks. That is how you start the conversation. I want to help you. I can help you, and this is how I can help you. Do you understand? There's also WhatsApp marketing, which is what I love. I love WhatsApp marketing. Those of you that want to use introvert, All of you that say you're shy, you're shy, you're shy, you're shy. Come here. All of you, come here, come to my comment section. Let me see you. How you're shy, you're shy. What are you shying for? What are you shying for? So, those of you that are shy, this is the strategy that you should use. WhatsApp marketing. Compose a very sweet message. Hey, Janet, how you doing? How's your business? You get, I've actually been thinking about you for some time. And the reason I've actually been thinking about it is because I literally just started helping busy professionals and businesses like you. I help them with their email management, with their WhatsApp chats, with their sales chats. I help them with their meeting schedules, planning their day, answering calls, and so many things. So I don't know if you'll be interested in anything. I'll be willing to work with you and help you fulfill your goals. I could save you a lot of time and money. And then if you're interested, please, I want you to reach out to me or reply this message. Let's get on a call. Compose that message for Janet. Go and get 50 people or 25 people that you know that are like Janet and change the name. Don't go and copy and paste message to them. Oh God, your village people. Don't let your village people use you. I beg you. Don't go and copy and paste the same message. Hi, dear. Hi. Hello. No, personalize it. Hello, Janet. Have you been? How's business? I saw your Facebook post. You had newly moved to Lagos. I'm sure Lagos is treating you very well anyway. I was thinking about you. And the reason I was thinking about you is because I just started helping businesses like you do this. Do you guys get my point? Do you get my point? I just started helping businesses like you do this particular thing. You get the point? So that is how you position yourself. That's how you position yourself. I just started helping businesses do this. I would love to help you. These are the things I can actually do very well. Please reach out to me. You go to John. Go and look at his status. Go and look at his status. Find out where John is. Look at John's status. Sorry, let me be sure this is okay. So look at John's go and look at John's status. Look at one unique thing in John's status. Where is he? Is he in London? Has he traveled? Is he in Nigeria? Is he in Enugu? Reply his status and laugh. LOL. Oh, this thing you said was very funny. Wait for 2 days. Then send him a message. Hi, John. So he doesn't just think you just sent him a message out of the blues. Go and look for their status. Reply. All of you now that is to reply status, you need to go. All your potential customers go and be replying their status. Yes. Oh, you want to be proud and shy at the same time. How can you humble yourself? Humble yourself. Okay. So go and be replying their status. If you are shy, at least you're not shy about the memes that you're putting on their status. Do you understand? Memes on their status, just reply it and say, oh, that's true. Even if what they say doesn't really make so much sense per se, still agree with them. Are you the one? Is it your mind? Agree with them. I think you are correct. This thing you said really made sense. Don't go and react to type it. Type it. I know some of you be thinking in your mind now. You'll be like, now all these things I go do. Let me warn all of you, You see, listen very carefully to me. Do you want to make a lot of money on the internet or you don't want to? Do you want? You want, but you will work hard and you will succeed. If I tell you how many DMs I've sent in my life, you'll not even believe. Like I don't even know. Like I can't even tell the stories. I cannot tell the stories. My point is this. This is what it is. You see all those people that are telling you, $500 a day, 500 did not start like that. Ashi. All of them were once broke and they started the way you started. You are going to be starting rather. Okay? Introvert and minds. Yes. People that are introverts, you will be delivered. Leave. Just carry your introverted nature and put in your pocket. See me, I could not even, you guys have not met me. I couldn't even talk like this in Zoom. I'll just be looking down. Myself, I cannot be shy and broke. So choose one. I chose to be rich anyway. I throw away the share. Okay. So let's go down to Instagram marketing. Now, another way some of you can get customers, and this works a whole lot. Instagram marketing works a whole lot. Find a particular influencer. How do I do this? Let me show you guys how to do this. Okay. I want to go to one Instagram page. I want to go to one Instagram page. You guys should pay attention to this. I want to teach you guys how to do this like in real time. What Instagram page is this? No, not this one. So if I'm looking for a customer now, I'm going to look for all those busy people on Instagram. All those very busy people. It doesn't look like they have plenty people around them. You know all these rising stars? You know all these rising stars. Are you guys following me? You know all these rising stars, all these people that it's like they are beginning to make more money. You're seeing them. Their swag is increasing. Their followers are increasing. You understand? They are 10K, 15K followers. You get 20K, 30K, 40K followers. Those are the people you want to DM. Do you understand? Branding yourself on Instagram. You need to comment on all their posts for like 3 weeks at a stretch. I'm not talking about you going to people that have 500K followers that don't used to read comments. I'm talking about people that have like 50K, 40K, 60,000, where they used to reply all the messages. All their posts, like it. All their posts, comment on it. Do you understand? Like, comment, share, like, comment, share, like. Put them on your stories. Share their post and say, this is the most perfect way somebody have ever said this. Do it for like 3 weeks and then send them a DM. Hello, Jane. Oh, let me look for one influencer. There are plenty of influencers here. This guy is a very big Ryan. So this guy is Ryan. I don't know some of you who follow who are in this thing, real estate. Very, very big guy. I can't. Like he has his company is literally worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So, but imagine if I want to work with this guy as a VA. I'm actually going to go to him, and then after I followed him for like 1 month, replied all his message, all his posts, long comments. So not you're correct, sir. Don't go and do you're correct, sir, or it's right, sir. True, very true, sir. No. See you guys. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Good. Don't do that. How should you address it? Very, very simply. I can't believe this was perfectly said. Just imagine how clearly you communicated this. In short, I keep falling in love with your brand every single day. Thank you so much for sharing this. I've learned a lot. Post it. That's the kind of comment you need to be commenting every day on every post. Do you understand me? When they reply, like their reply, and reply on their reply. Listen. Reply on their reply and tell them, thank you so much for really and like replying to my comments. I'm so grateful and I truly appreciate. You understand? So all of you that are asking questions, I say, wait, I'm not looking at your question now. I'm focusing on my class. Wait, I will come to your question very soon. Wait. So that's how you should reply. Then after like 2 weeks, send them a DM. We have a student at Skill to Scale that got a job DMing somebody on Instagram. Full-time job. DMing somebody on Instagram. Do you understand? Full-time job. So you DM them and you say, hello, Janet. Is there any Janet here? Why have I been using Janet since? Then you start DMing them. I say, hello, Janet. How you doing? I've been following you for the past few months, and I cannot say how much your content has helped me. And I love the fact that your brand is growing and your brand has been like you've been making significant progress. I love your comments. I love your post. I love everything about your brand. I've just been thinking about your brand. I'm a virtual assistant, and I would love to help you in any way I can. So please, would you be kind enough to let me know if there are specific taxes that you feel like you need a VA to help you with? It could be maybe managing your emails, or you give a list of those taxes. I would love to have a conversation on how I can help, you get. And because I love and support your brand, I would really, 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 really be giving you my best rate. I would really love to also help you build your brand as well too. Something around this kind of thing. That's what you should be sending to them. Do you understand? Personalized relational messages. Okay? Let me tell you guys a story. Let me tell you guys a story. Let me tell you guys a story. Two stories. I'm going to be rounding up very soon. No worry, I'm getting close to, yeah, I'm going to be rounding up very soon. So, in short, I'm rounding up because some of these things I'm saying now are inside some of these contents, cold outreaches and everything. And so pay attention to me. There's this guy I met on Instagram. He's a mentor of mine now. He runs a digital marketing agency, the fastest growing media company in the whole of Africa. Amazing guy. I met him. I started following him. I followed him for like 6 months. Oh God. I followed him for like 6 months. I put, when you turn on notification, when you turn on notification for a post, like you guys know when you turn on. I turned on notification for his post. Every time he posts on Instagram, I get a notification. I'm the first person to comment on his post. Do you understand? Like every time he makes a post, I'm the first to comment. Oh God. I did it for like 3 months straight. He knew my name from comment section. Then I came to Abuja. That was the first time I came to Abuja. I came to Abuja and I gifted his company. Some things. And then I wrote a letter. He was not in he had traveled. He was not around. He was not in the country. I wrote a letter with my name and told him I've been following him. I love his business. I traveled back to Anambra State because I used to stay in Anambra State. I traveled back to Anambra State. I genuinely love his business. Like he changed my life. Literally, I still say it. I received a call from his secretary. His secretary said, "Is this Chigoze's call?" I said, "Yes, it's Chigoze." He said, he wanted us to tell you that he saw your gift and he would love to see you. When will you be available? I'm like, "Hey, I'm not in Abuja. Oh. I cannot be available." They said, no, don't worry. We'll fly you down. Oh God. Oh God. The company flew me down to Abuja, to and fro, lodged me in a hotel that my entire 6 months business couldn't pay for. He told his team to teach me everything they do in their business. When I met him, my agency was doing 50,000 naira a month. In 2 months, my company went from 50K to literally over 100 or 150K a month. And then in just 6 months, we started doing 1 million. Like, he didn't give me money. He gave me things. I'm telling you, some of you, this may not necessarily be like your ideal situation, but I'm telling you the power of social media. So you not go there and be telling people, "Oh, that's great. Nice word, nice message." No. Long comments where they'll have to sit down and read the comments. Jennifer say online witchcraft. Please. Please. This is how you get attention. Do you understand? Let me tell you a second story. There's this woman, and like, can I say this? Okay, I think I can. I think I can say this. So there's this woman. I met her on one of my mentors. My mentor was having a live. She was on the live session. Listen carefully, oh. She was on the live session, and then he was interviewing her, and I loved how she sounded. I would not lie. Like, I loved the way she sounded. I loved her authenticity. She was very real. She was not funny. She was just real. She was like sharing her ideas and talking about her stuff. And I was like, wow, like, I love this woman. And then she now I don't know whether to say she now made a mistake. She said she's giving free consultation spot. She said she's giving free consultation spots. And I was like, so I was, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. So, so she said she's giving free coaching or clarity sessions. If you see the long message I sent her, I'm very sure I can even find the message. I'm sure I can find the message. I sent her this very long message. I sent her this very long message and then told her I would love to have a clarity session with her. It would be so nice to have a session with her. And then she agreed to have a session with me. But do you know what happened? She went to my profile. I did not know she was looking for somebody to work on her YouTube. I did not know. She went to my profile, saw that I was running a digital marketing agency and that I was into all these online and internet things. I didn't know. I just sent her a message. And so we got on the clarity call and she was like, oh, tell me about yourself and what you do. And I told her about myself and what I did and everything. And she was like, do you know I'm actually looking for somebody to work on my YouTube? I was like, are you serious? That client has worked with my company for 2 years. If she hasn't spent money on the company, we should be talking about 20, 30 million. And I'm just giving you the facts. You see, somewhere in your head, when people tell you they're making money online, most of you are thinking they just meet strangers. No, people build relationships. You understand? People build relationships. People make attempts. Imagine if I didn't send her a message. Imagine if I didn't send her a message. Imagine if I didn't go on that live call. You understand? Your next client may not be somebody you get through Upwork on all those things. It's strategic relationships. WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn. I got a 50K scholarship on LinkedIn. 2020, that was years ago, like years ago. 2020, and Tekendia MBA they started doing their trainings. The training was very expensive. As of then, 50K was like, why would I pay 50K for like a business training or something like that? Why would I pay 50K for like a business training or something like that? So I was like, I heard somebody's comments that somebody was giving scholarship. Somebody was paying 50K for other people. Do you know the next thing I did? I went to find the person that was paying it. I followed him on LinkedIn. I followed him on LinkedIn. I didn't stop there. Following him on LinkedIn was the beginning. I went to all his posts and started liking and commenting. I did that for like 2-3 days. And then I wrote him an application for scholarship. I'm a young business owner. I would love to take this course. It's going to help change my business. And that's how this guy gave me scholarship of 50,000 naira, paid for me to take the entire mini MBA. What am I trying to say? Things are happening on the internet, but people are strategic. Things don't happen by magic. Do you understand? It's strategy. It's not magic. You get? So this is what you do. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. These are the things you do so that you can actually be able to get into people's space. And then when you get into their space, you now prove your value, which is the entire virtual assistant training is to teach you how to prove your value. Do you understand? You now prove your value. That's the entire idea. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Beautiful. Beautiful. So now there's also what we call cold outreaches. There's also what we call cold. There's also what we call cold outreaches. Now, another thing I need us to know is this. I cannot tell how many people that I have met or heard that use the same strategy. This same thing I'm talking about now. I cannot count the amount of people that I know that this is how they got their first $1,000, their first $100, their first $2,000. Like, People just build relationships. People just know how to take their chances. That's why I say you cannot be shy and broke. Some of you, every day you have to be sending like 5 DMs every day for the next 30 days. After you have optimized your bio, you need to be commenting. When you sit down on social media, it's not to be looking at memes and be laughing and be sharing memes with your friends. No, you work on social media. Social media is now your office. You are looking for people to strategically connect with, looking for people to add value with. There are graphic designers that got projects of millions. How did they get it? They saw somebody's design for a program. They saw the design was not good enough. They went to go and design better ones, 3 good designs, sent it to the person and said, I love your brand. I appreciate all you do. I would love you to have these designs. I know you have a design already, but you could also share these ones. I just thought I could do it. And the person called them immediately and told them, you do designs. I would love to hire you. And that's how they started working with the person for years. This is how growth happens. Strategy. This is how growth happens, okay? So there's what we call cold outreaches. Cold outreaches is this one here. Hi, my name is Chigozie. I saw your page and love what you do. I'm a virtual assistant who helps business owners manage their taxes so that they can grow. Would you be open for a quick chat? So this is what they call cold outreaches. But a cold outreach is only very, very, very impactful when you are doing it on somebody who has already been seeing your name on their notification. Chigozonko liked, Chigozonko commented, Chigozonko shared. Like when they are seeing your name on their notifications very consistently, that is when these cold outreaches work. Do you understand the point now? There are a lot of people with business problems. They need people to help them. They don't mind pain. Pain is not their problem. They don't just have the time to sit down and start thinking about it. Do you understand? Like I run 4 companies basically. 3 of the companies need virtual assistants. Like I don't just have the strength. Let me even tell you people the truth, Seth. You know why Skill to Skill started this training? We started this training because we needed virtual assistants. Yes, that's why we started this training. We started the training because we needed virtual assistants for specific projects. But most of the virtual assistants online are not properly trained. They are not good enough. And so we decided to train the ones that we need. That's the entire idea. We are not the only people. There are thousands of businesses across Nigeria and globally. Are you going to sit down in your house and wish you have a job? Or you are going to come out of your comfort zone and reach out to people and put yourself in places where you have better chances of succeeding? Do you understand my point? Because some of you don't understand the psychology of what I'm talking about. You're seeing the technicality. You don't get the point. People need help. They are willing to pay for it. Go and find them. Do you understand? Your money is in the hands of people who need you. And some of you just sit down there and you're not doing anything. You're just wishing things are better. Stop wishing. Work. Send DMs. Reach out to people. Do you understand? Okay? So another thing, another way is this. Do free jobs for people or refer them, or this is how I used to do it. When you meet people that need your services or need your products, you meet them. What you tell them is this: I think you need my product. If you do not, would you mind referring me to somebody that needs it? Especially if you're reaching out to family members, family and friends. Some of them will be like, oh, I don't think I really need your service or anything. You tell them, oh, that's fine. That's great. Do you know anybody that needs? Give me their contact. Let me reach out to them. I'll tell them that you sent me. Do you understand? That's another way to do it. Reach out. The opportunities everywhere. Don't just sit down and do nothing. The worst that will happen is that they will tell you no. That's the worst. You understand that's the worst that will happen. They will tell you no. That's all. That's the worst. Let me give you guys one last story before we round up here. Let me give you guys one last story before we round up here. I'm going to share my notes with you, so you're definitely going to have access to all these things. One last story. I went for an event in Abuja some years ago. I think that was 2021, 2022. I went for an event. My digital marketing agency used to work with real estate clients and some other clients, but I was tired. I want to get into tech. I wanted to get into tech. I wanted to work with software companies. I wanted to work with fintech companies. And I was just tired of all this e-commerce brands and all those things. They are very stressful to work with. And so I was like, I want to get into tech. And then I went for a program, and somebody was speaking at the program, and the person was talking about his tech company. Listen, guys. The person was talking about his tech company and how his tech company has been making progress and how they are raising funds. Do you know that I waited for the program to finish? I went towards the end of the program. I went to introduce myself to the person, collected his phone number, gave him my number, sent him a long WhatsApp message introducing myself and what I've achieved, and told him that whenever he's ready to market his tech company, he should let me know. I would love to be a part of it. Was it 6 months? It wasn't 6 months. It's like 9 months later. 9 months. 9 months later, I got a call. I was given a marketing project. I think the marketing project was a little bit above, maybe 100 million. The entire project value was 100 million. I managed the marketing campaign of 50 to 100 million in 6 months. Traveled to 6 states. Like, I'm trying to tell you guys something. Your breakthrough is outside. It's not inside your house. Do you understand? It's outside. It's with people on their DMs. And I need you guys to fix it in your mind. That's how you need to approach the digital space. It's about connections. Okay? So let me now tell those of you that want to get started very fast. Volunteer. Some of you are like, I don't have time. I may not make money now, but I want to get started now. Go and look for organizations to volunteer. Go and look for people you volunteer with. Do it for free. Show up and deliver good jobs. Do you understand? It's the easiest way to get started. Even if you don't make money, something happens to your CV. You know what happens to your CV? Value. It stacks value. Do you understand? Your CV stacks value. And that's how I want you to perceive these things. Do you understand? So offer to help 1 or 2 people for a short time. You can tell them, I'm a virtual assistant. I don't know if you have posts you want to post on social media. I could help you schedule your post for the next 2 weeks. I can help you post your content for the next 2 weeks. Or I'm a virtual assistant. I want to help you do this. I want to help you do this. Does it make sense? So that's how you build your portfolio very, very fast. The last way you monetize your virtual assistant skill, remember, you still get access to these notes as well as our entire monetization course. The last way is for you to apply for VA jobs on LinkedIn. Remote okay, this is remote okay. We work remotely. Onlinejobs.ph. You're going to, I think Jobberman also posts jobs. Look for all these platforms and look for people who need interns, VAs, and apply. Do you understand? But the thing with applying is that you need to make sure you have a already good or fair portfolio. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Good. So I know what people tell you when they talk about digital space. These are 6 things you do to make sure you get your first client. Listen, it's about building relationship. It's about reaching out. It's about taking risks. Some of you, your own success is in running ads. Is that just run ads and let it be that the money. After all, what are you using the 20K to do? The 20K is going to finish after all. Why don't you use it and run ads for 4 days? Do you understand? Step out there. Nothing is going to happen if you stay inside. I don't care how skilled you are. If you don't go out there, reach out to people online, reach out to people physically. See, let me even tell you guys something that you guys don't understand there. Even if the only skill you learn from this VA training is social media management, if you wake up in the morning for the next 3 weeks, go to business areas, plazas, dress up properly, do you understand? Go there, introduce yourself as a digital strategist, Ask to see the manager. Ask them, are you interested in somebody who would come take pictures of your product, post it online, run ads for you? Are you interested? By the time you have gone to 20, 30, 40, 100 businesses around your area, there's no way you're not going to find 5 of them that are willing to pay you 20K every month for you to actually serve them as a VA for sales, or to answer DMs, or to do something with them for them that has to do with social media and the internet. There's no way. The problem with a lot of us is that we are expecting miracles. You are allowing all those videos people have showed you how I made 20,000 $30,000 a day, how I made $40,000 a day. They don't show you what they do behind the scene. They didn't tell you how long it took them to learn. They didn't tell you how much courage it took them to send. None of them didn't even tell you how much messages you've sent. You know, I had this friend of mine, his LinkedIn was growing faster than mine. His LinkedIn had, as of then, 2,000 followers. Mine was at 500 plus. And I went to him. His name is Solomon. Great guy. It's been long I spoke to him. Probably should give him a call one of these days. I called Solomon. I said, Solomon, come. Why do you have more LinkedIn followers than me? Me, I'm a public speaker. I'm supposed to have more than you. And then Solomon showed me his LinkedIn. Solomon sends literally 100 people invites to connect every day. Solomon had 4,000 invites that were either rejected or unanswered. Guess how many connections I've sent? I've not even sent up to 500. So see me here thinking that my LinkedIn wasn't growing and Solomon's own was growing. I did not know that Solomon was sending 100 connections plus almost every single day, and 4,000 people had told Solomon no. Do you understand? That's what a lot of people don't see. So getting jobs, of course, getting jobs on Upwork, and those ones are skill sets, so you have to learn that one separately. That was the first thing we talked about in the monetization. If you were following Stella, we talked about Fiverr, we talked about Upwork, and I said you're going to be shown videos on how you can actually go about all these things yourself. So that's really not a problem at all. I did a full video on the freelancing platforms. I'll have Ogochuku share that monetization, or add you guys to the 100K challenge where you can actually talk about all those things. So yes, we've talked about personal branding. Show people you're reliable and professional. Use your photo, your bio, your services, and your social media platforms wisely. Build a portfolio, even especially with practice work. Speak confidently about what you offer. Monetization, get clients from online platforms, referrals, and outreach. Use WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn to network. Start with free and low cost and work to grow. Please, you're not going to do $100 in your first job. Don't stress yourself and don't stress your ancestors. Do you understand? You will not. Calm down. Start with 10, 20K, 30K, 40K, 100K, little by little. That's how you're going to grow, okay? Now that we are done with it, you can now bring all your questions. Those of you that I didn't answer your questions before, you can bring back your questions for me to answer, and I'll respond to them, okay? Omolala, I'm sure you're not asking question, but I'm just seeing $10 per hour. Gabriel Francis, don't worry, you still become a millionaire. Consistency is the key. Thank you, Chibuzo. It's the truth. Like, sorry? And you said you would. Yes, no, AI is going to be your last training. It's the last curriculum. If you're asking questions, ask questions. I could show you your. Let me stop. Okay, no. Let me go to this. Um, how do I open a LinkedIn account? Oh, you're going to be taught all those. How do you open a LinkedIn account, Facebook account? Yeah, you're going to be taught all that. Those are all within your technical classes. Okay, those are all within your technical classes. But please, everybody should get used to social media. You need all of them. You need all those social medias. You can use TikTok anyway, but it wouldn't be very helpful. What's the difference between bios and profile? It's the same thing. Some Instagram calls it bio, Facebook calls it profile. It's the same thing. Your bio is the text on your profile. There is this text where you describe yourself on your profile. That's your bio. I think that's an easier way to understand it. Yes, yes. Sending DMs also applies to international clients as well too. Yes, it's not just national clients, international clients as well too. Remote Fiverr doesn't ask you for money. Upwork does ask you for money. They ask you for money so that you buy credits so that you can be able to send more proposals. That's a different conversation altogether. That's a different conversation altogether. So, Bukola, when we get into technicalities of social media, ensure you ask this question again. Okay? They are, I wouldn't want to say it's a gamble, but it's kind of a gamble. You get. You're buying credit. See the way Upwork works. To those of you that do not know, I can go to Upwork now and tell Upwork, I need I need a virtual assistant. Upwork is going to create a job offer and show 2,000 virtual assistants. 2,000 people are going to see it. And then Upwork will tell everybody, all of you should give us 3 credits if you want to apply. So the more credits, the more Upwork credits you have, the more you can apply for jobs. So if your credit finish, you have to buy new one to apply. Okay, you only need one. Please don't have more than one LinkedIn account. They'll ban you. Don't have more than one LinkedIn account. They'll ban you. Don't have more than one personal Facebook account. They'll ban you. It's against the policy. Do not do that. You have an old LinkedIn account. Can you update it to include VA training? Yes, yes, yes. Is it Wumi? Yes, Wumi, you can update it. Social media for serious people are LinkedIn and Instagram. LinkedIn and Instagram. Felicia, as your phone doesn't support LinkedIn, it's fine. At least it supports Facebook and Instagram, and that can still work for you. Yes, I'll be teaching you how to properly build a portfolio, Rebecca. Oh, yes, what to upload on your VA pages. So, this is the whole idea. Remember, I talked about it, Deborah. If you remember, I talked about creating posts that talks to people who are busy. Why CEOs should not be spending time. If you create a post like why CEOs should not be spending time answering DMs, why it is unproductive for a CEO to do this, 5 things that CEOs should not do, 5 things that you should hire or you should give a virtual assistant to do for you. Do you understand? Those are the kind of things that you should be able to post, Deborah. Things that actually speak to people that are potentially your audience. You need to be very proficient in English to send messages. You need to be proficient in ChatGPT. You need to be proficient in English speaking, that you need to at least be able to speak fairly good English, at least, without basic grammatical errors. If you have problem with that, you can go for other skill sets that do not 100% require that. Okay. But to send DMs, no, you don't need to be proficient. I'm going to teach you guys how to use AI as a VA, and that would also imply how you can as well, like apply for jobs, all these basic things. You can use AI to actually send DMs. I hear proposals a lot. Please, is these proposals the same thing? Submitting your CV while applying for jobs? No, proposals are different. Okay. Proposals are you trying to pitch for something. You're trying to tell people, I can do this thing. Like I can do this thing. Give me, let me do it. So they are relatively different from. They are way different, rather, not relatively, from actually applying for jobs. Applying for jobs, what you submit is your CV and your cover letter. Is there a class on how to optimize social media? Yes, there's a class on how to optimize social media. I used to have a LinkedIn, but I couldn't remember the login. Do forget password or create a new one if you can't remember the login details for. I can't. That's what you should do. Meaning we should wait halfway into the class before creating a social media account. You have a curriculum already, guys. So I'm not. I don't know. You have a curriculum already. So we are working with your curriculum. Data entry. Yeah. You're going to learn data entry. Data entry is so simple that I don't know. Data entry is also getting obsolete as well too because of AI. How to prepare a good. Yes, I'll teach you how to prepare a good portfolio. Let me go over to Google Meet. No, you can't have more than one LinkedIn account. We talked about that. Creating a CV that suits. Uh, yes, you're going to have a class on creating your CV. I talked about that yesterday already. Mentorship program. For now, we don't have mentorship programs. We have paid internships, um, but we are not opening that anytime soon. We'll let you know when we are opening for internships. Yes, you can use your normal Facebook account, Felix. Yes, Facebook account and Facebook page are different. Okay, Facebook account is the one that has your. When you go to facebook.com and it tells you sign up, that sign up on facebook.com is what they call Facebook personal account. You can only have one. Facebook page is when you have logged in Facebook and you go to pages. You see pages by the side, those three hamburger buttons, and then you see pages, and you do create page. That's a different conversation altogether. You can create 10, 20 business pages, but you can only have one personal account. Your next lecture is on Tuesday. Uh, no, you don't need to delete your graphic design, convert to VA. You just need to make a post telling LinkedIn, telling everybody, oh, I'm finally moving from just a graphic designer to a VA because I'm passionate about helping people. And so I want to use my graphic design skills to help more people and make more impact. On this platform like Canva, after creating profiles, yes, we'll show you how to create dollar accounts and all those things, at least to the best of our ability. You'll be taught that as well too. This is a full training. You guys need to pay me 2 times of the money here. Okay. What we should wait for halfway. Um, Ihoma, hope you teach us how to prepare portfolio. Yeah, I said I will. I started my personal Facebook for my business. Do I discontinue? Open a separate page. Yeah, open a separate. Ejiro, Daniela, open a separate Facebook page. Yes, you're going to get the recorded videos and the pages as well too. For virtual assisting, frankly, they pay after service. Some other gigs are before, but virtual assisting is after. You're going to get my notes, okay? Yes, you're going to have the video for today's class. I thought you said we can have more than one Facebook account. You can have more than one Facebook page. More than one Facebook page, but only one Facebook account. There's a difference between a Facebook page and a Facebook account. Yeah, you get the notes for the class. So how can I actually find clients to send proposals to? That's an Upwork thing, not a Fiverr thing. Finding clients to send proposal things on Upwork, and would run you through that. Omolola, which other question again haven't I answered? Please post your question again. Writing proposals on emails in previous classes. Previous class. Perpetual, I'm not exactly sure what that is about. If I talked about writing proposal, it should be an example. Okay? I think it should be an example. You already have a normal personal account. You can't have it two accounts. Okay? You know what? I think our first class is going to be all the social media thing. So you guys are going to allow me rest. I'm just going to change your training schedule. Okay. Our first class on Tuesday is going to be Facebook and Instagram, all these basic things. So you guys shouldn't worry. So there are too many questions on Facebook and Instagram and all these things. So our first class is going to be the technical part of everything. Yes, yes, I'll teach you how to go about creating a dollar account and all that. Yep. Yes, I'll share the reference notes for previous class and this class as well too. You need to be fair in using Google Workspace. Like you don't need to be very good. I'm talking to Grace Balogu. Grace, you don't need to be very good. You just need to be fair. You just need to be good enough. Google Workspace is very easy. You guys shouldn't think all these things are hard though. It's because you have not done it before. Somewhere in your mind, you're thinking, oh, these things are hard. No, 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 no. They're actually very easy. You guys are going to see it now. They are very easy. You just need to calm down. Don't enter a training with the mindset that it's difficult. It will be difficult for you. Okay? It will be difficult for you. Don't enter a training um and to be difficult. Can I still be doing my office work as a VA? Yes, God's power, Alfred. You can still be doing your office work as a VA. I told you guys um one of the things I would love you guys to do is to set your financial targets. Everybody. Somebody remind me, where is Omolola? Omolola, where is your question? Ah, Omolola, I'm so sorry. Can you send your question again right now as I'm seeing it right here now? Send the question again, please. Omolola, please send your question again. Let me go through it now. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Can I combine 12 hours work with VA? Oh, yes. Peace in NECA. You can combine 12 hours work with being a VA. Deborah, I can't see your question. Lillian, you need to go to our previous class for you to know what exactly a VAD does. We used 2 hours to look at that, or an hour, 30 minutes. Omalala, please, can you send me a DM? Find my number on the group chat. I'm an admin on your group chat. Find my number and send me personal DM, Omalala. I wasn't really seeing your question. Send me a private DM, okay? Mark Lillian, we've talked about that in the previous class, so you can just watch the video. The video is available on the group. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. How do I know that? Because some clients don't want me to pay after giving tax accomplished. Um, wait, I saw somebody say something about scammers. Okay, some scammers though. How do I know that some clients won't want to pay after giving you a tax accomplished? You see, the same way people trust other people to, like, you guys paid for this training and we are delivering on our promise to train you and you trust us. That's the same way you have to trust your client. Business is a game of trust. If you go around thinking people will not pay you, they will not pay you. Just have a clear agreement with them, you understand? Oh, sir, I wanted to know when you'll be doing your payment. You get. Or I wanted to know at what time should I remind you for the payment. I'll also teach you guys how to create invoices. Invoices is an official way to ask somebody, give me my money, give me my money, give me my money. So we'll teach you how to create invoices and send clients and all those things. Okay. So TBS show, you have nothing to bother about. Omalola, sorry, so sorry I couldn't really see your stuff. Um, our next class is going to be on Tuesday. I'll walk you through the entire curriculum. We are going to set goals, articulate everything, and then we are going to run forward. Instead of me to start with your soft, like I told you guys already earlier on, VA is 70% soft skills and 30% hard skills. But some of you are asking a lot of questions about your social media. So we're going to start with that. And then we are going to move extensively into your soft skill training. I hope you do not fail to attend all your classes. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget, the only thing you can do for me To repay me for all my patience and grace. It's not to send me offering and not to call me pastor, obviously. It's to refer skill to skill to your friends, talk about us to people, and then let's make more impact. We want to train 50 million people within the next 5 years across Africa. In 5 years, there'll be 100 million unemployed people in Africa, and Skill to Scale has a vision to train 50 million people in 5 years. So anything you can do to support us is to somewhere you have come against the bishop. Anything you can do to support us by referring us will be a great deal for me, okay? Yeah, 5K is chicken change. That's the reason why we are charging 5K, because when you want to get 50 million people to learn a particular thing, um, you just have to charge low. So we are not making a lot of money, frankly speaking. If I were to be charging what other people are charging, um, you know, I should probably be in Dubai having this class. I'll be like, over here in Dubai, like I should be having this class in Dubai. I should be like, I know all of you in Nigeria don't really understand what I'm saying, but over here in Dubai, the weather is really different. I should be in UK saying, I just came out from my Airbnb. I had flown into the UK. And so when I teach you guys all these VA things, I need you guys to understand I know what I'm saying. So, but I don't do that. We want to build Africa. We want to change the world, and that's what we are settling for. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. To to Tolulope. I know how to pronounce your name. Don't be embarrassing me. Tolulope. That's the name. Tolulope. That's the name. I can pronounce it. Yeah. Somebody was saying I should stop pronouncing Tolulope. 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 I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you guys. I'm so proud of how much you guys are showing up. Please show up to the end of the class. Don't let your village people stop you. Don't let your village people stop you. Don't let your village people stop you. Okay. I wish everybody the best. We are going to keep teaching you. And if you have any question, just ask. Okay. Please don't feel threatened, or if you have any question, ask. If you need anything, just ask. If you can do it, we'll do it. If you cannot do it, we're going to tell you sorry, we cannot do it. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much, guys, and then see you on Tuesday.